What's up, everyone? Matt, Soundrolling.com, here in my new little storage solution for all my equipment. It's been a minute. It's been very, very hectic. I can definitely say that. But I wanted to see if anyone was on. I don't even know what time it is, depending on your time zone. But I'm going through all my kits and got all the little time code gadgets. Just got a time code slate, actually, which is quite fun. Really enjoying that. Then I'm just literally going through absolutely everything that I own, and it's still very hard to chuck things away, I have to admit. An open camera going on. Reconnecting. Okay, we're live again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's trying to open a camera. But here we go. So as I sort all my stuff out, hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know. Maybe text if you can see this actually working. Hopefully it's working. But yeah, I'm going through and trying to give some sort of organization to my whole life. Oh, there we go. Who are you going to interview next? Panda, that is a great question. I should really get back into the sound chats. I can't believe every time I look at them, like how long ago it was. It's like 6-7 years or something. So time definitely does fly. So I'm clearly having a lot of fun. And yeah, say hi. Hi. Sorry, I forgot as well. Classic YouTube. There is a slight lag. So if you do ask a question, it may take a minute for buffering to get to you. So yeah, this is my new kind of digs area for setting up. Got a little like workbench. Obviously got like a work light and like a million things to kind of put stuff in. Not that it necessarily makes everything super organized, but it definitely helps give some sort of clarity to the madness, which is good. So cable tester, always useful to have a cable tester, especially when doing rentals and stuff. I know rentals, obviously part of the whole deal is that they kind of check everything for you, but you never know. And it seems like everything's like crashing a bit. I think it's just because loads of people are joining, maybe. I don't know. But feel free to ask questions or anything like that. It keeps saying my thing, like, can't open camera, try to restart, but hopefully it's all working for you guys. And then I'm just going to be sorting through all my kit. What projects have you been working on? How's work? Work is alright. I've deliberately, I have another side hustle, which is why I've moved a premises. So that's taken up a lot of this month. But already I think there's like doing some sort of interviews and things like that. Lots of spatial projects, which is really cool. And yeah, work is always non-stop for me. I'm kind of thinking about, should I do like a sound rolling shop? Kind of, I'm already quite big into obviously my retail space. Magic arms or little small rig arms, very, very useful for mounting microphones. And they have a load of clamps as well. And what else do we have? Oh, the old Ryko, look, XLR with a built-in low bass cut, which is quite fun. Can't remember if that was which one that was from. Did it come with the Super Shield? Nano Shield, I think. So trying to get organized and put everything in order. If you guys have anything on your minds that I can potentially help with, then please do let me know. These things, really like these, for basically giving headphone out kind of amplifiers. Really good on, I don't know, all sorts really. Obviously more, I mean, you can obviously put a wireless mic into this. It's a bit, with the XLR connection, it's usually when I'm like hardwiring. So if you had like a podcast setup or something and you want people to have a little bit more control so they're not constantly being like, can you turn me up, can you turn me down? Then they can hear away with that. So those are really fun. I just got a timecode slate as well, finally. It's been a long time. I mean, I do some stuff with where they're like timecode slates. Half the time it was just because they never really wanted to pay for them. So then I was a bit like, do I need a timecode slate? But I can show you. I can show you guys that actually. It's the deity one, ooh, which I really like. Obviously, because I already had deity stuff. Oh, let me get the NDA title project off. There we go. And then I can give you a little demo through that. It's nice as well because it has an actual interface on the back, I think, which you can see. Oh, sorry, for everyone just joining, I'm like setting up all my kit again. Maybe it died already. Did I leave this on overnight? I really need to get more organized. This is the whole point. So basically, I'm just sorting through all my gear, and I thought, well, it's a perfect time to be live while I basically set everything up. Oh yeah, I can charge it from that. That's genius. Okay, so hopefully I can get this slate going. And I bought like a million more little deity boxes, so I have like 7 now, something like that. So the slate is really nice. If I can find some sort of charger, then hopefully I can like plug this in and leave it charging for a bit. So I'm still running Scorpio at the moment, which is a bit overkill for a lot of stuff. But I do a lot of spatial stuff now. Oh, let's see if that kind of works. Okay, I'm going to leave them charged for a bit. And then hopefully then that can work. More useful things. I can't believe how many, is it the RX FS6s or something? We're getting these, whatever USB this is, A maybe? Really useful to have, because again, loads of people shooting with these tiny cams for like mobile rigs and stuff like that. Loads of looms. Does anyone else use any hardwired looms anymore? I don't really do. I do some hardwired looms to camera, but generally because it's I'm always stressing that it's like reference track from the camera. Oh look, Ethicon, exciting. Oh, looks like XLR, but it's actually a shielded data cable. Really useful for Ethicon tails, so you can basically get audio over Ethicon. Obviously Ethicon usually less than XLR in terms of like weight, or it seems to be anyway. So you run it for miles and miles, and then have like a million grip things, which is fun. DB25s, good hack as well. DB25s, if you buy like a mini gender changer, as it's called on here, then it means that if you kind of tie that on, then if for whatever reason these pins get damaged, it's kind of already got your proper pins on. So that is definitely useful. So I'm hoping now with this kind of, I mean, it looks a bit pokey. I had to paint it all as well white. It was horrendous before. But hopefully with the setup, I'll be able to do a few more like videos and stuff. I might just like rent things out and, you know, give things a test. These are the Ethicon. I think I connected them together so I wouldn't get them mixed up. So you can get audio over Ethicon with these radial catapult things. It looks backwards for me, but hopefully it's the right way around for you. Catapult minis. So yeah, it's just audio over Cat5 extenders. You can get ones where it's over shielded. And actually there's some Shaw boxes that are really nice that actually do it straight over Dante. So it's obviously more reliable for interference. And then I think, do I have, I've got no batteries in it, that's why. Ooh, batteries will work. Always useful sometimes to have a laser meter. I'm doing a lot of stuff where you have to kind of plan out how long your cable runs are. So when you do kind of, I think these batteries are dead. So when you do location scouts, then essentially you can go around. Oh, this is not a battery. I thought this was a battery. You can go around and then you can be able to. Ooh, you can be able to kind of measure and then get the appropriate length of cabling that you need, or at least a really good guesstimation. So hard with pictures sometimes. I mean, it's hard enough to get a scout usually, but yes, trusty laser meter, always useful. And I don't know where to put it. It's gonna go there. Love these little suspensions. Again, more for like rigging ones. Got like 1 million of these nearly, if you round it up to the nearest million. And you can also get, if you ever need to extend your kind of IEMs, then you simply give them a 1 to 4. So then if they don't feel like paying for the loads and loads and loads of separate packs, then you can do that instead. Oh, I need some big ones. There we go. I made some like cheap kind of fluffies just for mics where if it's going to get destroyed, then I don't have to worry too much, which is really fun. So yeah, you're just watching me set up. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to be on here for like 12 hours, just going through absolutely everything. It's nice to get organized every once in a while, and you find you collect so much stuff, and it's hard to like then decide that it's rubbish. So sorting through everything is, you know, bittersweet. You're kind of like, should I get rid of this? I didn't use this since like the first film I ever did, but oh, this is probably charged a little bit. Daddy. So yeah, this is the timecode slave, which I really like. If it works, hopefully. Da-da-da. Maybe not. Oh no. Still not got enough power. Okay, I still need to charge it, sorry. But at least it's a deity, that's nice. It's going to take a while to charge. Screwdrivers, always useful having screwdrivers. And they do literally have so many of those clamps. And I need to do something with these. There's TA5s to XLRs for the thing are really annoying. I mean, it's nice to have a compact recorder, but when you need so many different adapters, then it can get tricky. If you didn't see on my other videos, you can get IEC cables that lock. So you push this in and it kind of forms like a suction pin on it. And then basically you can't pull it out without pulling this little tab. Really useful, obviously, if you're hardwired into gear that doesn't have like a battery backup. So highly recommend those. Then, what else have we got going on here? More arms. Ooh, some like shredded things. Might be able to use that. Road one must be super old. It's funny how you buy different gear depending on like how trashed you're willing for it to get. Some of these are like really dusty from some of the things, so I need to spruce those up, I think. DV25 cables. Just general extenders. So many of these clips. Okay, let's turn that off and then let it charge. If anyone's got any comments or anything, I mean, feel free to just watch me sort through all of my little bits and bobs. But if I can be of any use, then hopefully give me the chance to do that. So feel free to comment and let me know what's going on. Generally, this time of year, everything is, this is like a weird lull period for me. Everything's always super busy basically until July, August. So because I moved studios for my other ventures, then I thought it was a nice time to get a proper place to be able to sort everything out. What's this? Ooh, Sony headphones. That's there. Actually, speaking of headphones, wait, where are they? Look at these. I'm trying to make a statement. So I got these like crazy looking ones just to like stick out. Because I always feel, I mean, I obviously have black ones as well for if I was actually trying to be incognito. I don't do that much documentary stuff. Well, I haven't recently where it's like run and gun members of the public trying to be incognito. So I was like, look, you gotta kind of brand yourself. So yeah. Now I just sort through the rest of my stuff. There's plenty going on, that's for sure. If you have any sound questions or anything, feel free. I'm sure the YouTube AI algorithm or whatever is sending me to a load of people on shorts and things like that. So feel free if you have any audio questions to put them in the comments. Although at the bottom it says, can't open camera, try restarting your phone. But hopefully that's nothing to do with the stream. Maybe I'm just talking to myself this whole time. It wouldn't be the first time, I guess. So let me sort through this. There we go. Also, sometimes it's useful to have, let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. So you can get a head torch, and then you can just use your hand. Useful until you're like really close to something and then it accidentally wipes it. So there we go. Nice kind of motion activated head torch there. Loads of TA3s, TA3 cables galore. And good old electrical tape to seal everything together. Da-da-da. There we go. All right, now we're getting there. Only a million more things to go. Okay, put these over here. Right. Yeah. And look, who knew you could get a multi-tool with like a friggin' hammer on it. Always a bit awkward when you go through airport security with that accidentally in your bag, but very understanding. There we go. Alright, another bag nearly down, which is exciting. Got like random, this is from the feet. I'm trying to find a good flight case. Mine obviously always keep getting trashed in the plane. Which I mean, that's kind of what they're for, but it's annoying at the same time. You're like, okay, you did protect my gear, but I nearly lost a load the other day as well, which was not fun. It's charging? Oh, there we go. So yeah. Oh, $10. I can't give you $10. It's all pounds over here. There we go. So yeah, still running lectures. I have to say, like, I know obviously any wireless system is they're always really expensive, obviously, like the proper name brand, as they say. But to be honest, like, they haven't gone up that much more than when I first bought mine. I was looking at them the other day being like, oh, why is it so expensive to buy them? Oh, there we go. There we go. And back on. It's cleaning up quite nice. got like wall screws and everything going on here. Even found like an iPod. Look at that, crazy. This is how long I've been doing this, kids. You don't know the struggle. The struggle is real. There we go. There we go. More tape. Never have enough tape. Boxes, random stuff. Tiny screwdrivers. Time code. Oh, more headphones, headsets. Ah! Knocking everything over. There we go. What's that? Bungee cords. Oh, everything going on. These for magic sound projects. And getting my battery corner set up, which is nice. So I definitely need to find more things to charge. If you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, I'm going to go grab another bag of random stuff. And then we'll see what we find. Ta-da! Boom! If you're going to unbox, it may as well be a big box. Don't ask me what's in here then. Blasts from the past. Packed this quite well, actually. Maybe I have to put this on a chair or something. Ah. Oh, look! Books. Classic books. Filmmaker's Handbook. Old school. What else we got? Mixing audio. I used to do more mixing when I was doing... used to do location and then... do the post-production on it, hence the dialogue editing for motion picture. Haven't read these in so long. What's this? Some 81 boxes. Ugh. Need to go through all of these. Pretty sure I don't need this anymore. Maybe I do. Wall mounting. Yeah, I think I need that. Got all neck gears. Then we got a a 1:2 splitter DI. Let's put that. We got the track key. I should have really asked them what the name was all about. Simple way to say thank you. This is nice. But it is just the box. There's a micro SD card recording on it, which is quite nice. You're just joining me. I'm sorting through my life. Betso fins. I've got the mini ones. But I used to also have the massive ones, which are quite cool. You can definitely get I have a range test from like ages ago. And you can get some decent range of them, I have to say. Oh, someone gifted me this as well ages ago. Zoom F16 controller. But it's more just for like mixing. I don't know, does anyone want this, I might have to do something with this. I don't really mix anything in that respect, anyway. SM81s. 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 And load of stuff here. Plus, friggin' old school Electrosonics boxes when I first got them. Does anyone still use these? Maybe I need to get rid of these. Probably sell them on eBay, I guess. Still got the serial number on it. Number 400 and something. That feels pretty new. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to get rid of it. And then this one has stuff in. So it's got stuff, G3s. Yeah, it's got all sorts of stuff going on here. So I have to keep this one. Have to. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Said hi. Hi. Feel free to ask. Generally do sound related questions. There we go. Another box. Okay. Well, that's one of the biggest unboxings. And yes, there's more. Let's see. Oh, this is the TC set. Oh my god. Datey. Accessories. And silicon. Do not eat. Try not to eat silicon. Nice. It's a good box. They made a good box. Cool, sick, mega. Hi, yo. Just going through all of my stuff. I've moved studios. So I am in the process of actually trying to throw things away. Let's see. See what we can get through. There's also some blasts from the past. Oh, original Super CMIT box. Fancy. And actually, I have the wooden thing somewhere. Oh, here we go. There we go. If I ever get rid of it, I guess it can live in here. Being all fancy and digital. One of those funny ones where it came out so long ago, but it was so progressive that it stuck around. Sound Network, free shout out. Division of DPA. There we go. Oh, anyone got or remember the Nano Locket? Yeah, no, probably. Just need to get rid of this. Ooh, optional features. This is for a 360 head. Doo-doo-doo. It's cool. But it is also for the bin. Shout out to Wilcox Sound, since they sent me a sticker somehow. Moz Gear. This is ages ago. Look, Moz Gear used to make loads of stuff. I don't know if they still make them. But there was like the Mini Pappy. The amplifier. I don't know if this is... Oh no, this is the Electret microphone preamplifier. And I did, maybe it's in here, have the qubit timecode generator when it came out, which was super tiny. It was crazy. So I might keep that. That's nice. Standard set of tentacles. Shout out Tentacle, especially the people that make badges. Get your software license. What else is in here? Pro forma invoice. Oh, more stickers. Ah. Stickers! Oi. And then really trying to purge so I can actually see stuff. Oh, old school. Print out. Which one's this for? Is this 664 user guide. Anyone this? Vintage. I'm sure it's all online. This is for firmware version 1.03. I think I had one of the fairly early ones that came out. Here's a quick start guide to tentacles as well. Clips, always good for playing that little clip game where you're trying to clip someone's trousers. Let's see what we got here. Time code stuff, but it all looks cut up. What's going on here? Why is this all cut up? Oh, I don't know who. I don't know what ripped out all of these, but a lot of stuff got ripped out. Maybe it was on a shoot. I don't know. I have all the other ones anyway. So keeping that one. Old school data case. I think this was the V3 mic. So I don't need that. Oh, shout out Sony. Oh, from the Sound Network. There we go. If you have any questions, I mean, I'm obviously happy to just keep rambling on. Pro Tools software experience. Oh, yeah, there we go. M-Track. Gonna have to try that. Windows, Mac, and iPad. There we go. I wonder if it only works with Pro Tools. It's probably out of date now. Who knows? Let's put that there. Always good to have USBs to something. USB-B, there we go. What else we got in here? We have another small one. It's in white. Another timecode cable. Delivery notes for stuff. Paperwork. Three? This is like a phone contract? Oh my god. So much stuff. Galaxy S7 Edge, anyone? See some TC adapters for Sony FX3 have an external box like the data adapter, but some are just a cable no box. Any idea for the difference? I don't know actually. I wonder if it's to do with the... you're talking about these. I had to get a load of them because now loads of people shoot with them. So this little box, I don't know if they've done it because it needs to have the one I've seen, the cable that doesn't have a big box, but it still has a chunky bit, the one that Sony sell. It still does have a thing. I guess it's just to try and make it look neater. That's how they've tried to adapt it. Hardwood floor, interior, home, lots of dialogue. How would you tackle the situation? Muffle, footsteps, talking over. You can get them. You can either stick foamies. Where are some Ursa foamies? You can get hush labs, hush puppies, hush something. I forget the brand. Hush heels, and they have like the foam that's like sticky. Otherwise, in a pinch, you can use like an Ursa foamy and stick something to the bottom of it, especially heels, just to take a bit out. It's obviously not built for that, so it will kind of they will kind of wear out. You might have to use a few, but I would say that in a pinch, the foamies, and if I find some, then I will show you. But the idea is basically the little foamy, obviously the mini version, and then just add some sticky to it and put it on the bottom of the shoes. And also it depends, right? Because in the wider shots, then it'll be harder to get away with. As soon as you then have like a medium shot, if it's really bad, then you can get them to either swap into like different shoes, like trainers or something, or even bare feet, I guess, if it's safe. Well, not bare feet, but like socks or something less padded. So there's lots of things you can do with coverage. Generally as well, you start with a wide, again, I guess more traditionally, I don't know what they're doing these days, but you start wide. Another headphone cable. You start wide as established, and then you kind of get into it. So generally that kind of walk in, generally if there's lots of walking, unless there's a walk and talk, then you should be able to get away with it. USB, USB to 3.5. Add that to the USB column. What else we got here? Oh, this is a weird one. I think that's for these. We got foamies. What else we got here? Oh look, I got my race license. There you go. I'm an official DPA racer. They're quite good on that one. Let's see. Ooh, little tentacles. Throwback. It was so fun doing the live stream when those guys were like getting funded. And look, before it was deity, it was aperture. Dun dun dun. Let's put that with the old school stuff. This is like the HX key, and it means you can like unscrew the back of a G3. Then I don't know what this is for. What's for this? Not sure what that's for. Adapters. Oh, that's for the Sony one. I'm gonna have to open a pub for all these beer mats. Another adapter. Any other questions? No? Oh yeah, thought so, that's good. Beer dynamic. A million of these COS 11 cases. Still going strong with the old COS 11s. Although I really don't like if anyone's got some tips on getting the white ones back to being white, we have to do that. Why did I move away from post? I would have to say that generally, because I didn't have like a full setup, and I find like, basically I'm better at location sound in terms of both my demeanor and technical prowess. And so when I was doing more like low budget features and things like that, to basically get a decent budget for both, was doing both, because then I could also have more I could have more kind of clout, I guess, on set, and be able to say like, oh, this is, gonna sound rubbish. I'm gonna be sitting with you in 70 months time, when you give me like 2 months to do the whole sound, and I'm going to be telling you, you remember that time when I asked for that extra thing and we couldn't get it, so this is why we have to do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, for me it's just very and now I'm sure with like AI and everything else like that, like those people are getting hammered more and more, again at the like lower end of stuff, because either people are making stuff that has no commercial value until it has commercial value, and so they're trying to do it as cheap as possible, or they have enough and then they go for like a full post house. You wouldn't want to kind of skimp on it if you've got a kind of sure thing. So that's kind of why I moved away. I still do like some stuff. Like I'm more than happy to the extender rod for the back harness. I'm more than happy to like do dialogue cleaning, and I still have like Pro Tools and isotopes and things like that. I need to do more with it, really. I don't mind it, but I would have to say like having context of like being on a shoot and then doing the post-production is obviously makes it much easier than just kind of coming in and like fixing essentially what feels like a bit of someone else's work. Boom shine. If you want a really shiny boom, then you got a boom shine. That's my belief anyway. So there we go. More of these boxes, although this is a DPA one. And what else we got here? Got adapters, tools. Oh, we got more of the tentacles and the tentacle sync. Tentacle E, track E's. Always want to call it tentacle sync track E's. So yeah, it has a little SD card in the side. 32-bit float, which everyone loves. And where did I put? Okay, I put it with timecode stuff. Because that's kind of what it is. Shout out to Ursa, because this thing has Ursa on it. Shout out to Ambient Nano Lockets. Always thought they were very cool. Very, they're almost like too stylish for me, I think. So I'll put that in the timecode pile. More croc clips, again, clipping underneath hoodies, things like that. Winding people up, because that's what it's all about. DPA microphones with, because I've lost the thing, with the spare earphones in. I think before I just had a clip. Oh, will it fit? I don't think it will fit actually. Probably need a little adapter or something. Whoa! We got a. What we got? Ooh, one ear. So this is a nice one. This is I want to say Holter Technical. Ultra technical, and you can kind of talk back into it as well, which is really cool. So that's nice. And what else we got? We've got tweezers. We've always got 3.5 to 3.5. I have like a million of them for some reason. A glasses cleaner, very important. There we go. Let's see if my video is freezing again. Maybe my phone's gonna die. I should probably charge it. There we go. This is the real, you got to wait like 42 minutes to be able to get that kind of viewing experience. Good to have tools. Can never have enough tools. Tweezers, all this kind of stuff. Probably gonna have to at some point get myself into making some cables. Feels like that is a very throwback type thing. Freelance films. So yeah. Are you recording in 32-bit, delivering 32-bit? I'm not at the moment. I have tested it out with the Scorpio, obviously does it. But I think I'll do a video on it. I mean, I'll just like scream into my recording setup and then scream into it at 24 and then scream into it at 16 or something. I know that essentially you get loads and loads of compression, but because it ends up being, even with 32-bit float, the actual medium of going into a microphone, unless it's going straight into digital and somehow not being analog at absolutely any point, then, as long as you don't blow the capsule, then I think you're going to be, you should basically be okay. But also I think people need to be a bit cleverer with scenes where people have to speak really, really quietly and then suddenly go really, really loud, because then it's crazy. And also then you're just adding even more data. Not that the data is like a tremendous amount in the scheme of shooting video stuff. But again, if you're not really using it, then I'm sure posts get really annoyed if you're still... Oh no. Oh, okay. Then I'm sure posts still get annoyed if they're like having to convert stuff and things. And I think even broadcasting formats, I think the final product would again be in 24, so feels like 24 is enough. I think that's like 16 million steps of like dynamic audio steps. So that feels like a good one. box. So yeah, but I have tried to deliver in 32. So people are kind of like, meh, I don't really think I need it. So, excellent. So that I'm probably not going to use. Oh look, boundary microphone. It's like a Batman. It's like a Batman card. Let's try and get a actual plug for it though, because I knackered the other plug on it. Which is not very fun. Always good to have a little phone holder, I guess, maybe. So, there we go. What else we got? We've got, yeah, more USBs. You can never, well, I think at the moment now I can start to have too many USBs. Ah. Even got like a friggin' sat nav or something. This is like, I feel like I'm moving house. Yeah, generally I found that the mixers aren't that bothered, because generally that whole setup of the projects and stuff is always in 24. So I'm pretty sure that means that as soon as they open the project, it probably changes it. But I mean, it's good in situations with the trackees or whatever, because then you're basically, you know, you have literally zero control. Can't even monitor, so you just kind of have to hope that it works out. So yeah, there we go. Nearly going an hour. This is at least I'm cracking through it. It feels like so much rubbish. Another box. Another box. Which I will put up here for now until I do something. Okay, one more box. Let's see. Okay, or a suitcase of stuff in this exemplar. Let me see, can I open this? Maybe I should start to close these. How many did I say was in here? 20! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Any other questions? Anything? I know this isn't the most exciting show in the world, but doing our best. I wonder if this is no? Oh, because it's not on. Deity? Is it on yet? Dun, 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 dun. No. Ugh. I need to charge it properly. I'm gonna find a fast charger. Yeah. Okay. What kind of madness is gonna be in here? It's fun sometimes flying with a normal suitcase. Can I just do it up? Oh, no. Alright, what we got going on here? We have a hat for the sun. Very important. We have an actual charger, so maybe I can, oh, I don't think I have, let's see in here if I have USB-C. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. USB-C to USB-C. Actually, be able to charge everything. Okay. And I may as well plug my phone in, I guess. Then electrical tape, adapters. Never have enough screwdrivers. Festival gear, reusable cable ties. Always useful having reusables. Especially, I know you can just cut them down and stuff, but it feels like such a waste. Extension leads. Tape. Reusable. Ethicon. Yeah. Try not to knock my whole setup. Then what we got in here? We have gigabit net adapters. We got time code related shenanigans. Aha, my label maker. Oh, these are the label maker cassettes, and then hopefully my label maker should be in here. Screws for the bottom of my flight case, so you can put wheels and stuff on it. So I need to put those somewhere. Before, there we go. Then what we got in here? Oh yeah, we've got a silly power adapter I need to check, because I had a Netgear like die on me, which is fun. Oh, snips. Good to have little snips. Whoop. And what else do we have? High-vis. Always good to have your own high-vis. There's always that thing, especially if you ever work festivals, where it can be a pain. 10 KSMs. A massive brush. I got that from Italy. There was just so much dust everywhere in this festival that at least that might come in handy. Who knows? That's what is this? Oh yeah, it's a massive one. Does this work? Did I take the batteries out? Maybe that's what those batteries were. Oop. Oh, there we go. Useful having a laser meter. If you ever get on location and you want to know that you're only 0.7 away from the wall. And what we got on here? Power adapters for Scorpio. Very handy. Laser can go there. Ethicon barrels. This says SM81s, but I haven't done it. These, I made some waterproof sleeves, and it's kind of just when there's cables that you have to run a connector over ground, you can just kind of slot these on and then tape them up. Bit of extra, more just so like mud and stuff doesn't get into it. And you can use electrical tape obviously as well, which I do, but I kind of wanted some extra redundancy. Waterproof kit, very useful. This will be the big battery charger that I have. Ta-da! Finally charge some batteries. And there we go. Exciting times. And what else we got? So label maker, very exciting having a label maker. And I will label all of these, at least the front ones, so I actually know what I'm looking at. More Ethicon, audio over Ethicon. A less exciting version of my other ones, if I need to go incognito. Then I'm going to say Ethicon barrels. So if you're joining Ethicon together, it's like Ethernet over XLR connectors. So having a million of these is always super useful for doing it properly. And I'm going to put them there. And if you don't want small snips, then get some fucking massive shears just to cut through even the person that's done multiple connections. And then that's that. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Let's see what else is in here. Anything else in here? No. Nope, just rubbish. Just lots of rubbish. Always, top tip if you're traveling, electrical tape on the sides of your suitcase means that when it comes out, even if you're buying a cheap suitcase so you can be incognito like this Amazon one, then at least if 20 other people on your Ryanair flight have it, then you can be like, mine has the blue. Also really useful if you're ever self-checkout at the airport, like pull these little ones off your big label and actually stick them on. It'll come with like a few separate ones. And that means that obviously if the main thing comes off, then at least you have a little barcode. Some sort of slight chance that they might actually sort your bag. Okay, so I'm going to hide this back here. And believe it or not, I still have a lot to do. Whoop. Oh, look at that. This space is filling up beautifully. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else. Okay, random bits on the floor. Always good to have hard drives. Ugh. Always good to have dual lock. Cameras love it. It's really stable. Actually, I might even use it in this friggin' office because it's great just to like stick stuff on that you can reuse. Still have G3s. Now they only sell G4s. So yeah, old school. And I really need to get some of these fixed. I need to do that whole thing that I've been promising myself for ages I would potentially, probably, maybe do, which is get them with SMA connectors on, just to make it easier, and also unscrew them so they don't get destroyed. Always useful to have a little backup mic, more for, well, obviously if you're a YouTuber like myself. But also be able to balancing pictures. There we go. But also being able to, what was I saying? Yeah, SMA. So to be able to pack them away neatly is always really nice. And then if you're ever getting these with Ethernet, double check that you can actually get like a gigabyte connection. That's kind of what you need for Dante, and sometimes these ones limit to 100 megabytes, which can be an issue or cause you slightly more of an issue. Then more headphone stuff, more adapters for power, more tape. You can never have enough tape. More waterproofing stuff. Okay. Is this maybe now this is fast enough. Look at that. So there we go. Little deity one there. Also nice because you have this little back panel, so you can literally control everything on there. So you've got your, let's see what it's on at the moment. So I think if you, is it double press? There you go, it unlocks it. So you, oh, there we go, sorry. So it's got an OK slider wheel on the back. And then I should make a proper video on this, but yeah, you can basically go through loads of stuff. It says at the top there's 2 batteries that come with it. Oh, that I think you can just, is it press in, press out? Ah, okay, or press in and fall out. And so yeah, these little deity ones, kind of like a Ring doorbell. So yeah, it has to go in set way round, but you can charge it like I'm doing with the USB-C if you have it on power. So I think at the moment it says, unlock that, should say at the top there, power coming through. So do a little video on that. I already used it a few times. It's already got scratches. I should have bought the stupid surface protector. So I recommend you get that if you can. Okay, I don't need this lid. Okay. Play case. I wish they made them with like stronger clips. Can you talk a bit about walkie-talkie comms? How do you handle crew comms? Yeah, walkie-talkie monitoring audio. So I haven't, generally, I found that all the camera people in production kind of sort themselves out with that. I've never had to deal with that. I've just generally been giving people like the usual headsets with, is there something in this? Giving people headsets with the usual, like IEMs. And so then they can kind of have, you can get single ear, oh, no, nothing. You can get single ear headphones. And so a lot of people like that, especially cameras or directors that are kind of wanting to chat to all the camera crew. Oh, is this knackered, this one? Ugh. These things do not last. Useless. I think I have to get into the yeah, ugh. I think it's just because it's come out of the thing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get into the friggin' what do they call it? Flight case game. Okay, what we got in here? Let's see. Exciting. So yeah, so unfortunately, I can't really talk about crew comms that much. Got a splitter in there, very exciting. So plastic box over there. Nice overhang, very exciting. And then look at this monstrosity from my last flight. they like totally trashed the whole friggin' thing. No, lost it as well, which is exciting. There we go. We just have a tremendous amount of tape. Ugh. Ta-da. Any other questions or anything? Otherwise, it's just me sorting out gear. Oh, goodness. Now you see why I have so much electrical tape. So this arrived like totally trashed on the plane. Had to go through customs to go get it. Awkwardly, I had a carnet, so then they had to like half carnet my stuff that did arrive, and then I had to come back 2 days later and pick up my other stuff. Thankfully, didn't need it in the end. But I mean, I'm still glad they didn't friggin' lose the whole thing. It would have been useless. Ta-da! Nice. Well, this feels like a pretty good place to stop. I've been chatting for like an hour and 10. So I need to finish up with all my gear, and then I'll post on Instagram or whatever what it ends up looking like. So thanks for hanging out. Any other questions, leave them in the comments. And then I will see ya next time.